Wow, this authothon is amazing. The people it's attracting, the authors it's attracting, the book messages it's attracting. I'm so excited, Robbie. This is such a great book. Thank you for giving me. You're the smart guy that says this is a great book. I want a great conversation with you later. And thank you for gifting this to me. I am really enjoying what I've seen so far. And gosh, I even say a little shout out that I can be a part of this beautiful book and the message. So, would you please tell people who you are, why you wrote the book, and how it makes a difference?
Well, I sure will. And Ken, thank you for allowing me to be here today. My name is Robby Wells, and I'm a miracle, truly a miracle to be here, overcoming death probably, I guess, about 7 times now. It's all documented in the book. Uh, I had an extensive background in college football coaching for about 20 years. And after that career, retired from it at a young age of 42, jumped into politics and into the business world. I've had a ton of success in the business world, ton of success speaking all over the world in China, India, all over Europe, all over the United States with my campaigns. I've run for president a couple of times, and uh, just the experience of living. We only have a very small number of days that we are actually here and productive on this planet. So we need to take each and every one of those days and maximize it. And that's one thing I've always tried to do. And that's why people come up and say, "Well, you seem like you're very busy." I was like, "Well, yeah." And they say, "Well, what all you do?" I said, "Well, I've been a college football coach, served in the Army National Guard. I still serve in the Coast Guard Auxiliary right now. I'm a foreign news correspondent with two television news networks over in uh, Eastern Europe and Northern Asia. I also am an author, as you can see. I've run for president a couple of times. I'm a motivational speaker. I'm the president of a large insurance brokerage firm. I also work with aviation sales with private jets, which is that caters to the very elite, but they need planes too. So there's a lot of stuff that I do, and then on top of that, another full-time job I've got a 91-year-old mother, and she uh, she relies on me a pretty good bit. She still lives independently, but she's about 3 minutes from me. I check on her every day. But I was adopted when I was a very young child, and I guess about 9 years ago now, met my birth mother, and now both moms are best of friends, and we actually do holidays together, all three of us, and birthdays and whatnot. It's really a great, great deal. So I'm truly blessed. I can say I'm doubly blessed because I got two moms that adore me. How about that, Ken?
I will tell you that is great. I want to hear more about this book, though. So, why did you do this book?
Well, this book is a memoir. This covers from the time that I was born and adopted by a minister and his wife. It goes all through my childhood. It goes through my playing career in high school and in college, winning a national championship, the highs, the lows. We've all had the mountaintop experiences in life, but we've all had the valleys too. And we'll both be in both those places before life is over, I'm sure, Ken. It's about how we deal with the ups and the downs, and we keep ourselves on an even keel as we go through it. And we have a faith, a strong faith that in the end all things will work out. But I'm hoping that this book right here will inspire a lot of young folks out here across this country that enough is enough.
Hmm.
Because if you look at what we're dealing with right now, and I said this in my speech just a couple of weeks ago out in Vegas, I just wonder if there are any people left in this country that have the courage to stand up and say enough is enough in this weak, watered down, mediocre, reality TV driven society that we live in right now. Is there anyone out there that's got the courage to rise up with me and say enough is enough? Let's get back to the meat and potatoes of what has made us great in the past instead of what we're doing now, which is floundering, in my humble opinion, as human beings.
Well, I think you already know the answer to that because you had the entire audience stand up.
Okay, well, that's true. I did. Everybody was on their
Well,
feet.
and just so we're clear, I don't think that's the first time. I think it happens every time for you. And I think you have audiences that are heart-centered leaders that actually want to see a leader like you and a message like you live. So thank
Well,
you
you know what?
for.
Well, let me say this, Ken, and it just really, really inspires me when I'm in front of a crowd and I'm connecting with them. I can feel it. I can feel their energy. They can feel my energy. I think about just a couple of years ago speaking down at Lone Depot Park in Miami, where the Marlins play, and there was about 25,000 people there. And I'm just motivating like I always do. I'm an old football coach, just an old ball coach, and everybody was on their feet there too. Whether it's 10 people or whether it's 25,000, if I'm connecting with them, I feel like I'm right in my element.
Awesome. Well, how can people connect with you? The book is on Amazon, as I know, and
Yep.
we're looking forward
So
to making it
so they
big.
can they can get to me, Ken, with riseupwithrobby.com, and Robbie is spelled with a Y. That's the guy's way of spelling it. Okay. Riseupwithrobby.com. And from there, you will find all of our social media links and you can get to us. You can email me, you can call me, whatever you need to do.
You got it. All right. Well, we're excited to have you part of the Authon. Definitely a leader, a very motivated leader, and someone that is part of the country's movement of making not just this country better, but obviously the world. If our country's better, the world's better.
Oh, without a doubt, because everybody relies on us.
That's right.
Everybody relies on the United States. Now, the United States only has 5% of the population. Everybody thinks we're bigger than that. We're not. But we have to rely on everyone else. But if we were not here, everything else would crumble around the world. So they rely on us. We've got to do things the right way.
All right. Well, brother, collaboration's everything. So is leadership and the right message. Thank you so much for being part of this Authon.
Thank you.